to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel, and here is today's question. It says, in the book of Job, both the first and the last chapters mention Job having 7 sons. But in the Hebrew, the word 7 has an additional letter the second time. What is the extra letter, and what is its significance? Now, this is where the Ask Jeff YouTube channel has to be completely honest and transparent with you. I have a copy of the English Bible with me today. I do not have a copy of the Hebrew Bible. I did not know this question was coming, and I don't have a Hebrew Bible with me. And to be honest, I don't need to go get one. You say, well, what do you mean you don't need to go get one? Let me address our English translations, and then let me speak specifically to the question about the Hebrew word in chapters 1 and 42 in regards to Job's son. Now, we do know that he had 10 children in chapter 1, 7 sons and 3 daughters. We know that they all die in a horrible travesty in one single day at the hand of the enemy. When you get to chapter 42, we discover that Job has 10 more children, and you guessed it, 7 sons and 3 daughters. Question for another day. No mention of his former wife, no mention of a new wife, possibility of resurrection. Maybe you want to submit that question to AskJeff.net. But to this question, what's the significance of this quote extra letter in Hebrew? When we translate scripture from the original languages, I think most people fail to understand that it's not like Jeff Myers just goes into a room with the Masoretic text, the Hebrew text, and says, hey, I'm going to translate the Bible. When we translate the scriptures, we have quote committees or teams sometimes of 70, 80 to 100 people that are pulling all these manuscripts through. Most of these individuals can speak, read, and write multiple languages. I had a professor of mine in seminary who was a part of a translation committee, and he could read and write 15 different languages. Why is that important? Because you would think, and I know I'm being a little sarcastic here, if you get the brightest linguists in the world together, all collectively translating, if there was something significant about the quote extra letter, they would have told us, or they would have translated it different. Why is it there, or why is it important? See, when it comes to Hebrew, numbers are not near as significant as you and I would see them in our Western culture. Here's what I mean by that. The numbers are oftentimes more adjectival or descriptive than they are specific. Now, if we are counting a census in the Hebrew Old Testament and it says 343 of this tribe, obviously that number is precise and exact. However, when it's being used as 7 sons or 7 curses, when it's used in a descriptive format, oftentimes in the Hebrew language, letters can be added and dropped out to show possession or to show some type of, shall we say, continuity within the sentence. At the end of the day, I would not fret over this question. Hundreds of translators over thousands of years have seen that it is not significant, particularly when you look at the fact that in the Hebrew language, letters come and go, particularly when it comes to numbers. But it's a great question. Submit your question to AskJeff.net. Maybe yours will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.